I'm Pat Miller, and on the next episode of the Professional Photographer Podcast, we sit down with B. Trofort Wilson to talk about fearless financial management.
Every time I'm talking with people about just financial literacy or financial management, I'm always letting them know just because your business made money doesn't mean that you made money. Oftentimes we put all that money into one big account thinking that we can spend it on anything, not realizing that your business has its own overheads. And you have to start managing your money and managing your income to where your business is one EIN. It's basically one body, and so are you. So how are you splitting your finances to make sure that both bodies can take care of themselves? And oftentimes we try to help people and help them learn that, hey, here's what happened to me in the past. Here's what I learned the hard way. And here's how I want to make sure that you guys don't have to go through those challenges of going through those difficulties, of managing your money, of being a little bit more financially literate, of reading books, listening to the YouTubes, listening to the different podcasts, and actually taking your finances seriously, especially when you want to become a homeowner or when you want to start doing different things that adults are doing. You have to prepare yourself for those things. So sometimes I tell people it's great to be passionate about things, but you always want to think about, how is it going to return on my business? Am I just going to post it on Instagram and hope for the best? Or I'm actually going to do something passion-wise, but allow that passion to fuel my business, whether it's year on end, and be able to create some income from that later on in the future. Because at the end of the day, we're a business. It's great to be artists, but if you're paying your bills with your camera, you have to take it seriously and hope that you're getting that return on that investment. But as an entrepreneur, you do have a little bit harder because you're not getting that check every 2 weeks. You're not getting that direct deposit. You have to make your own income and you have to strategize for how to do those things. So especially when it comes to money, it's like dating and it's like trusting yourself, but also building great habits to where you're not afraid to look at your account. You can go in there confidently knowing what's in there or knowing what's coming in and knowing that you're the one that's responsible for that and being able to trust yourself and trust your finances even more with that. So for me, I actually do the profit first method. I learned about this method right after COVID from one of my mentors, and I actually went to an event where they spoke a little bit more about it. And for me, that actually changed the life of not just myself, but my businesses as well. Because that profit first method is basically an accountability partner where twice a month, you have to go into your accounts. You have to look at the income that you made for those 2 weeks, and you have to allocate those funds to where they should go. And for me, that was a game changer for my business, as well as for how I manage my money. Because one, now I knew where my money was going. I was able to put money aside for my taxes. I was able to pay myself and also trust that process of knowing that I'm doing a strategy and I'm doing something that's working for me, and I'm allocating my money to know it's going to where it needs to go